These cooking ones are messed up because I have to remember everything so that I don't have to keep getting up. How's it going? I think I was 1 minute late. Oh, well. Yeah. Oh, is it not going? Oh, it does. It says live. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, that looks blurry. Hey, what's going on, guys? How does the stream look? Does it look blurry? This looks blurry to me. Whatever. I'll pour a beer here and hopefully it gets better. All right. Just went with the Carlsberg. It was on sale. Looks like looks like it's a new can. And then for backup beer, I went with BC 1516 lager. It's good stuff. What's going on, Scorpion? Hey, Christine. Looks mint. Even better. Okay, good. It looks like it's buffering now. If there's any problem with the video, let me know in the comments. Because I can't really tell from this crappy little old phone I have. Okay. So I watched like 3 or 4 videos on YouTube about how to do cheesesteaks. So there's a couple common things that I'm going to copy. And I said, last live stream, I said I wasn't going to do a Philly cheesesteak because I didn't have any Cheese Whiz. But most cheesesteaks use provolone. So I went to Superstore and they wanted $7 for like this tiny little bit of provolone. So I'm like, screw it, I'll just go to Costco. So went to Costco, got provolone, and I bought a thing of Cheese Whiz. So I'm going to do 1 cheesesteak and 1 Philly cheesesteak. What's going on, Aussie? Okay, so we'll get started here. I'll just turn this on. So we'll do the vegetables, then I'll pull the vegetables off, and then I'll put the steak in, and I forgot the steak, and it's sitting there on the counter. I gotta cut it up here. Okay. So I went with the strip loin. A lot of the people that are doing the cheesesteaks on YouTube use rib steak. This is what I had. It's not very marbled either, so I picked this one to use for a cheesesteak. What's up, Matt? What's up, Joe? Okay, so I put this in the freezer for 45 minutes. This is everyone on YouTube is doing it because they say it's easier to slice. So we'll find out right now. Cut off that fat. Try and go as thin as I can here, but and I just sharpened the heck out of the knife too. Yeah, I'm gonna do 1 of each. And I got some mozzarella here, some pizza mozzarella that I had from the last live stream. I had it left over. Keep the fat? Okay, I'll keep the fat, and there's still a bit more on here. I just don't want to have that live stream bite where I just can't get, it's just the most grossest thing ever. It's just a big piece of fat. No, I really don't care. I was thinking of doing this to prep it ahead of time, but I think you got to cut the steak live. And it is freezing. It's freezing my hands right now. Yeah, I didn't make them myself this time. I don't really, I don't have like a go-to bun recipe, so I just bought these. And I kind of messed up because I thought they were sesame seed, but it looks like they're like, there's like something on it, but it's not sesame seeds. The apron's, it's where it's supposed to be. This is just my cooking apron. Okay, I'm leaving the fat on. It's gonna be a nice amount of steak. Snowstorm? No, I spent zero time. It melted right away. There's no snow out there at all right now. We got a little bit when I was working, and I gotta say, like, compared to my old car, the 2017 Volkswagen Jetta on the snow, night and day compared to my rear wheel drive car. I don't even have winter tires on this one, and it was way easier to drive. Ah, thank you, Polaris. Yeah, it's going to be good. I'm excited for this. I think it's going to be delicious. Oh, my fingers are just throbbing from how cold this meat is. I don't know if it's making any difference that it's half frozen, but it is cutting pretty good. Oh, I don't need any luck. It's just beef, vegetables. No, I hope so. I hope it turns out good. Right, that's a nice amount of steak. Okay, leaving the fat on. Okay, so let's cut this fat in half here. Okay. Okay, so we'll do the vegetables first. Actually, I don't want that touching the cutting board. Okay, I'll put that there for now. Give my hands a quick rinse here. I don't think I've taken a sip of my beer yet. Come on. Jeez, Jesse. Making you hungry now? Just wait. Wait till we get these things going. All right. I might have gone overboard with the veggies. That's a full onion and a full pepper. Just a little salt and pepper on there. Oh, you know what I was supposed to do first? I was supposed to do the buns first. Give them a quick... I can do them after the veggies. It won't mess it up. Oh, no way. That's, I remember that from living in Manitoba. Like, sometimes you just get like a 4 or 5 foot dump just out of nowhere. I've been here 12 and a half years, almost 13 years, and we only had one like really major dump. It was like 3 feet. Oh yeah, peppers and onions are a must for the cheesesteaks. I don't want to pretend like I'm like a cheesecake pro cheesesteak pro, but because I'm not. I made them 1 year for Super Bowl. That was the year that Seattle and the Broncos played, and Seattle beat the Broncos. And I made cheesesteaks, or cheese. Yeah. You keep getting confused with cheesecake. Where you wish you lived in BC? Well, it's nice out there, but our government's a little crazy. We got Bonnie Henry. Crazy psycho. Yeah, it's John Jones tonight. I'll probably just wait till after the fight and then somebody will put it on YouTube and I'll just check it out. I gotta keep going with Elden Ring. I got stuck in a dungeon for like 3 days. Which one? The Black Knife Catacombs. The one with the skeletons? Oh, I was so mad. I finally beat it last night. Oh no. How many did you gift? You did that again. Oh, he gave Brad one. Attaboy, Brad deserves one for sure. Oh yeah. I love this little hot plate. Can you guys see that? Oh yeah, you can totally see it. Perfect. So this is the provolone I got. So like at Superstore, like one of these was almost $8. And then I went to Costco and got like twice as much. This was like $11.50 or something. So I don't eat a lot of provolone, but it just seemed like if I'm gonna get my money's worth, I better go to Costco. So I'm just gonna wait till these onions get all nice and brown, and I'll pull them out. I might have went too heavy with the peppers because they don't really break down like onion does. Yeah, you just have to have self-control when you go to Costco. Like I go in there, I bought the Cheese Whiz and I bought the cheese and I left. But some people, they go in there and it's like $700 later. You know, they got like boot warmers and stuff like that that they don't need. Prep this with a little bit of butter. I took the butter out like an hour ago and it's still kind of cold. See if this works. You put your onions on before the bell peppers? Okay. Yeah, I'm doing one cheesesteak with provolone and mozzarella, and I'm gonna do one Philly cheesesteak with the Cheese Whiz. And I got so on the oven right now I have Clubhouse au jus. I made a pot of that to dip it, and then in the other one I have Cheese Whiz on very low heat. Yeah, I'll toss some of that in the veggies. Oh yeah, nice call. Nice call on the butter in there. Okay, so the onion's starting to go brown a bit, so I'll give it maybe another minute here. That's what I'll do. I'll put same lesson as last time. I'll put the butter in the pan and then I'll put the bun down in the butter. What's going on, Tyler? Yeah, thanks. You don't like the peppers? It's got the Philly cheesesteak has to have peppers. I saw some people on YouTube doing the cheesesteaks just going onion. I think the pepper is a must-have. Gives it a little bit of crunch. So one thing you got to watch with the skillet is the handle does get hot. I did a full pan drop my last days off. I was doing pasta, so I did the pasta, then I mixed it with the sauce. Then I put it in the oven just to cook it a bit. Then I took it out of the oven, put it on the counter to put cheese on top. And then when I put the cheese on top, completely forgot to use the oven mitt thing. Grabbed it, dropped it all over the floor. Pasta, sauce everywhere. Furious. I'm using a strip loin. I just cut it up already. Okay, so I'll take this, put the veggies here for now. Okay, and we'll prep these buns before I put the steak in. Oh, the handle is hot. Okay, so now, okay, that's good. Put the buns in there. I know Aussie likes when I toast the buns, so I've got to make sure I do that. This butter melts for a sec here. Oh yeah. Oh, I was all over the cabinets, everything. Nice. Obviously, I scooped some back in so I could have dinner. And no, I wasn't sober. It was definitely a drunk mess up. No, thanks, Carter's. Yeah. So I got the steak here. So yeah, that was a strip loin steak. I picked it up a couple of weeks ago. Superstore had like a super kick-ass deal on Clubhouse on steaks. So with the economy the way it is now, I always check the flyers, and usually they'll have like same with Freshco. They'll have something on sale that's like meat, and you have to go like on the Thursday or the Friday, or it's gone. So I went and I picked up a couple of Clubhouses of the strip loins. So I'm loaded for a bit. Well, red peppers are like $1 more for no reason. Same with the yellow and orange ones. Oh yeah, getting some nice, throw a little more butter in there. Okay, I don't need the butter in there. Cool, I can smell the onions on this. I can get that other side a little more. Okay, right on. The prime rib, I've always been a strip loin guy. I don't mind a rib steak or a rib eye, but my favorite is always the New York. Okay, give that another 20 seconds or so. Oh yeah, you can still get meat at a good price. You just have to be on the ball and whip over there and get it when it's on sale. Okay, well I got some toasting there. I don't want to go too crazy here. Yeah. Okay, so the buns are good. All right, steak time. This is the Costco olive oil, but lately they changed the nozzle. It sucks now. Like nothing comes out. Yeah, I know you like that, Aussie. A little salt and pepper on there too. If you guys buy one of these Koozie Max hot plates, it gets ridiculously hot. Like I'm cooking on like 3 right now. Yeah, Arby's sauce maybe, but I got au jus going and I got cheese whiz going on the stovetop right now. Oh, what's going on, mixed? Yeah, that smells pretty good. Smells like onion actually right now. Hello from Green Bay. Is Roger staying or is he going? Or is he going to the Jets? Oh yeah, you always got to have olive oil. Turn it up back up a bit here. I gotta get it sizzling. So as you guys know, I put my whole life on a budget here when the interest rates started going up, and I've cut back tons of costs. So I paid all my bills for the month, and I'm not super excited yet, but there's an outside chance I'll be able to take a trip and then I'll be able to do some reviews overseas. So, but I'm not quite that excited yet, but I just quit spending so much stuff. I think the biggest thing that saved me a bunch of money, is dating women. But it's like, go for wings or whatever now, and women who aren't that hot are starting to look super hot. So I don't know how much longer I can hold out. It's a strip loin, New York strip. I'm thinking either France or South Korea. Or Czech Republic, but that's a little close to the hot zone, but we'll see. But I checked on Google Flights, and all the flights are like they rated like, are they cheap right now or are they expensive? And they're all like very expensive right now. Well, dating is very expensive, but it's so worth it. It's so fun. What country? Just answer that. Okay. Yeah, I'll turn this up a bit more. Gotta get all the water out of there. Getting this skillet for like 30 bucks from Superstore when they were blowing them out, best decision. Well, it's usually, I can usually get to London for 800 bucks. It's $1,000 now, so it's still, but that's to Gatwick. It's $1,000 to Gatwick or 1,100 to Heathrow. And Gatwick, you're limiting yourself. Because what I do, I don't always do it, but it's just grab the cheapest flight overseas. So just grab the cheapest one you can find, and then when you're there, you can pretty much fly anywhere for 100 or 200 bucks. I basically just go anywhere. I love traveling, and I haven't traveled. Yeah, well, I just keep the same when I'm overseas. I keep the same rules that I keep here. I just never close down the bar. Just like make sure you're back in your room by like 11. If you're gonna meet a woman, meet her in a public place. And I guess don't leave even if you're a guy, don't leave your drink alone. Yeah, well, I like Asian women too. That's why Korea would be super fun. Okay, so we're pretty much cooked here. I'm gonna throw the veggies back in. And I'm going to turn up the heat. Okay, right on. That is going to be way more than I need for 2 cheesesteaks. Go Sens. Yeah, I guess. Are they good this year? If it comes to the point where I'm accused of anything, then I failed miserably. It's a fail at that point already. Okay, so I'm going to crank the heat now and really give it like a nice sear. Okay, the vegetable, I thought there was going to be way more vegetables than steak, but looks nicely even. Oh yeah, you can definitely have the leftovers. Personal favorite fast food restaurant? Well, like I wouldn't say restaurant, but I'll say items. So like the Whopper for me is like probably like my favorite item with cheese, Whopper with cheese. And then I like the original stuff from Taco Bell, like their regular tacos and stuff. But I know I still haven't done the Mexican pizza. And it's gonna be a mess. I know it's gonna be a mess because the only thing new on that thing is the Mexican pizza sauce. And like, is that gonna save it from getting smashed? I doubt it. I'm still gonna do it, but yeah, I added salt and pepper to the veggies and to the steak. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of cut a section here and just cheese it up. So for the mozzarella and provolone, I'm gonna put it on right now, and then with the cheese whiz, I'll just add it as I put it on the bun. Should have got bigger buns. Ever tried Vegemite? Yeah, I did. Aussie, who's on here right now, he sent me a jar. It's actually good. I don't mind it. In small doses, it's actually pretty, it grows on you for sure. Okay. That's the knife I used to cut the steak, so I can't use that. Now you know what? Screw it, I don't really care. Looks like a new, it's 5 years old. I got it brand new. No, I have to use Cheese Whiz. That's what they use for real Philly cheesesteaks. Okay, so I'll throw some mozzarella. Okay, when that melts, I think I'm going to be good to go. Well, we're going to put it to the test. We'll see which one's better because we're going to find out right now. Asian food? Yeah, I like some Asian foods. I don't like sushi. Oh, yeah. Provolone, threw a little mozzarella on there just because I had some left over. Oh, Keith's Red? No, it's there's one place, there's one place in town I know that sells it. I hope it's not discontinued. That's my favorite beer. But I only get it at Christmas and my birthday. Why did I open what? The cheese? Well, I needed a knife. No, Cheese Whiz is on Philly cheesesteaks. That's true. Look it up. Because I remember when I made Philly cheesesteaks for the Super Bowl party. Someone's wife, that's what it is. One of my friend's wife wouldn't eat it because, no, she doesn't eat Cheese Whiz. I'm like, and then one of my other buddies jumped in and he's like, real Philly cheesesteaks have Cheese Whiz. And I'm like, thanks, man. Because I looked it up ahead of time. I'm gonna go see if I can find some Keith's Red. Do you like movies? Well, I don't like new movies. I don't like movies they make these days. Like I probably won't go see the new Indiana Jones. Okay. So have a sip here and then I'm gonna go grab the au jus and the Cheese Whiz. That Carlsberg is good stuff. Au jus. Oh no. I just gotta warm up the cheese whiz a bit because I set it down to 1 and it kind of solidified. I just remember when I burped it that one time. Oh, look at that. Beauty, 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 beauty. I'm in Kamloops. The cost of living here is medium. Not as bad as Vancouver, but it's not cheap. Not cheap. Oh yeah, that last one was pathetic. The Indiana Jones. He looks so old. Well, he is super old. The au jus, I let it sit there. It will settle. Just so you know, if you use the Clubhouse au jus and you leave it on the stove for a bit, the mixture will settle on the bottom. So I have to stir it up again. As long as you have the sausage. Hey, what's up, Newfie? I saw you guys, nice find on the poutine wrap. I'm going to watch that after. I'll probably do that one next week. Well, something's got to get smashed. I've learned that lesson, so we'll see. Okay. I'll give it 30 more seconds here. I just turned up the heat. Rickard's red, it's not the same as the Keith's red. The Keith's red is better. If Ford, yeah, Eric, I think he's got to be like 90. Okay, I'll grab that. Okay. I just don't want to mess this up. Come on, get on there. Ah. Burning my hand. Whew. Okay. That is cheesy goodness. Okay, and this one, I'll just put it up. Oh yeah, I got enough there for another one for sure. Okay. You know what? I can throw a little more steak in this first one here. There's still some pieces with cheese on there. Okay. Beauty. Which one looks better right out of the gate? I'm going to say this one does. I will grab a knife so I can cut them in half. Oh yeah, super fired up right now. Okay, I'll take a bite. Okay, hold on. I'll take this one. See if we get a cheese pull. Nah, not really. I don't know much about provolone, but it's still, that's a delicious cheese. Ugh. Steak's a little too hot right now. Delicious. No, the Philly cheesesteak. Whatever. Some amount of steak in there. Cheese whiz. Where's timing, Fernando? Ladies and gentlemen, Dan San Fernando. The mozzarella, yeah, the provolone one, appearance-wise, visually looked better. And I'm going to say right now, tastes better. Bring in the au jus. What a mess. This is the Clubhouse au jus. No. It's better without the au jus. That's for like a beef dip. Yeah, something's got to be smashed. I know. Mail me one. Like I'm going to mail you a Justin Herbert jersey that I still haven't mailed you yet. Yeah. Open a food truck. I thought of that. I actually had it all planned out. Look at that. Look at that provolone. Mm-hmm. Someone would rat me out for sure, but I would love to toss the stuff off the balcony for sure. No, so here was my idea. It was going to be called a Dino Burger. And where cheese is always free. And so one of the burgers, it was called Dino Burger. So there would be like the Triceratops. And what the Triceratops would be burger, bacon, 3 pierogies, onions, sour cream. That would be the Triceratops. And then the T-Rex burger would just be like bacon, cheddar, tomatoes. I forget, I had it all planned out. And then like the food truck was like 70 grand. I'm like, oh, maybe a food cart. And then it never evolved from there. Because then I was thinking like sitting outside in like the plus 40, cooking burgers all day. Smash the dumb cheese bag that wouldn't open. That's a good point. I guess I could. Okay. Give the, oh, look at that's why half the cheese whiz fell out. Get in there. I let the cheese whiz get too cold. I didn't have it up enough because I burnt it last time. Look at that bite. And the side of poutine. Well, yeah, I would do like the homemade fries and stuff, but it just, that was a newer one. Like 70 grand would have been like a newer truck. You can get an older one. Okay, I know you guys are looking at that bite there. Just pure provolone. Throw a piece of steak underneath it. Yeah. Oh no. No, it's bad when Dan censors his own messages. An escort truck. No, no escorts here. Ugh. I'm gonna keep plugging away at the provolone one. It's far superior. Nothing against the Philly cheesesteak. I'm sure there's guys out there who just have it down. I don't. This was my first try at like a couple different cheesesteaks, but the provolone one is kicking ass right now. I figured that rusty, but at least I had two. At least I had one to choose from, right? Squeal. I'm not starting an escort truck. Cheese Whiz isn't for poor people anymore. It's like Costco for a jar is $7. I can't even, like at the grocery store, I bet you it's $11. Okay, so this is the, do I have any left in here? No, okay. This is from BC. It's the Okanagan Spring 1516 lager. It's very good. I was, because my favorite beer isn't on sale this month, I was getting Molson Canadian, and I was just waking up feeling like garbage. And I'm like, what's changed? I'm like, oh, the beer. Like Molson Canadian, I'm sorry. That's disgusting beer. Like if I have to pay a few dollars more for better stuff, then that's what I'm going to do. Well, plus I don't really have the talent for making cheesesteaks, but gave it a go. %. Carlsberg, I think, is the same. Carlsberg's also 5%. Half my veggies fell out. I think we have 3 or 4 craft breweries here in town. There's the Iron Road, that's right close to where I live. And they have really good beer, but really horrible food. So it's like, you're just gonna go somewhere and just drink, but so it sucks. But a lot of, they sell their beer to a lot of other restaurants too, so if you find it there. Then there's the Red Collar. I didn't like their beer, but they had one good beer, but it was their beer that was like 8% alcohol. That was their best tasting one in my opinion. I don't want to sit there and drink that, just get wasted in no time. And then there's there's the what is that place called? Alchemy. They're like a smokehouse, but they do craft beer too. That was the Mexican lager one I did on here. That was really good. I don't want the veggies unless they're covered in cheese. %, I would bake my own buns. I would learn how to do buns, cheesesteak buns, and I'd cook them myself. Like these, like they're falling, like when you open it and then it falls apart right away. Like you can't have that. No, I guarantee you, if you went to Philadelphia and ordered a Philly cheesesteak, it would be Cheese Whiz. I don't know. Is there anyone from Philly on here? I know, because like my friends in Winnipeg, you have to like, whenever you make a claim, you have to back it up. Like you have to, it's not worth arguing unless you can prove it right away. I got in an argument with my one buddy. He said Budweiser was like 3% alcohol in the States. I'm like, no, it's 5%. It's the same as here. He's like, no, it's less. We ended up getting in a fight, calling Anheuser-Busch in Wisconsin or wherever it is. And I was right, because I just knew that in the States, they don't put the alcohol on the side of the can. They put the alcohol content in the ingredients. And you got to read through it there. Mm-hmm. I don't got the space for a flat top griddle. I totally understand you though. That would have been the preferred method, because then I could have had the buns, the veggies, and the steak all going at the same time for sure. All the ones I watched online, a lot of them they had backyard griddles going on. Well, I tried to do one here with the cheese whiz, but it's not as good as the provolone one. I haven't been to the States and had like an official one though. It's a nice call doing the strip loin. It's nice and tender. I don't have to worry about like pulling on it. Okay. There you go. Someone's been to Philly. Well, you can't. Now that I've tried the provolone, it belongs on a cheesesteak. 100%. It's delicious. Chicken Big Mac comes out on Tuesday, and you better believe it, unless I'm dead. The only way it's not coming out on Tuesday is if I'm dead. I'm going to have to get... I thought when I bought the 2017 Volkswagen Jetta, I thought there's no way. I thought now I'm completely incognito, because I had a Hyundai Genesis, a red one, sports coupe. So if I pull in, you're going to for sure be like, there's not that many of those around. Now I've got the Jetta. I'm like, there's no way anyone's going to recognize me. Arby's, the guy totally recognized me like the second I went into the drive-thru. Like by the time I got to the window, they knew who I was and what was up. And I don't know if you saw yesterday's video. I was off my game a little bit. That kind of caught me off guard. But I understand the comments were like, well, that's cheating because the owner made it good for you, and that's totally fair. But I'm just gonna write that up to isolated incident, and I'll just be more incognito next time, because it should be. I should just be getting the food that everybody gets. What's going on, Yukon? No, we don't have a Gino's Pizza that I know of. Panzerottis are great, though. Yeah, I didn't really look for like the best cheesesteaks. I just looked for how to cook them. And there's all kinds. There's not much to it. There's really not. It's, peppers. I mean, some people don't put the peppers in. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no Tim Hortons pizza here yet. It went to all the big cities, but not even Vancouver, I don't believe. I walked over there and went right in. No go yet. Well, yeah, it'll for sure be smashed. Somebody commented that I don't think they probably aren't cooking it there, and I would probably agree with that. I don't know, Al. We're going to figure that out when I review it. Those fake nose and glasses disguise. That would be the best. Oh my God. I'm thinking now I'll just park the car, because I very rarely go through the drive-thru anyways, but there I do because of COVID's, they only did the drive-thru for a long time, and now they're open, but I think I got in the habit of going through the drive-thru there. Now I'll just park in the parking lot next door and just walk over, put a toque on, sunglasses, or maybe one of those nose mustache things. Oh, thanks, Alex. Yeah, I want to get to the UK and check out some of your fast food. Fish and chips. Yeah, what I haven't. There's a few items that passed. The regular chili was good, but then when they did the loaded chili, that got smashed. Oh, all the peppers taste the same. If you closed your eyes, you wouldn't be able to know. Or I can wear a wig. What are you saying, Scorpion? Hey, I know I'm bald. I picked up a wig one time. We went to this is back when I lived in Winnipeg. Went to a yard sale, and there was like a blonde wig there. I put it on for a party one night. Stupid. It was stupid. Yeah, fish and chips. Yeah, thanks, Cody. Yeah, that's, uh, it shouldn't be more than 3 minutes. You know, it's got time to look at it, open it. There's a few things I could like show the food, I guess, a little more in depth or whatever. But I think people's attention span, like 3 minute videos, are about where I aim for. No, I'm hairless here, but like the rest of my body is hairy. That I have to, and I hate body hair, so every Friday I shave my chest and my back, and then once a month I'll shave my armpit. Like not shave my armpits, but like just with the same one I used to shave my head, and of course everything else too. Not my legs though. I don't shave my legs. Although I got the big bald spots on my legs from my boots from working underground, for where they rub against my leg. Yeah. Other than the bun, yeah, everything was homemade. Another one is. Oh no, I got. Wow, this hour flew by. I've got 6 minutes, so you guys got to watch hockey. I got to get things together here. Okay, I'm full anyway. I got enough for snack later. I'm an underground miner. Oh, so it's the same pepper. It's funny, I was at Superstore, and sometimes they have the bin of peppers for like 99 cents. And there was this little old lady there, and she had her cart, and she was taking all the orange ones. And she was loading up bag after bag after bag. So I didn't even want any peppers, but of course I grabbed a bag and I went over there and I started grabbing the orange ones too, just to piss her off. She was short, so I could reach further than her. I can get. Oh, tomorrow's Sunday morning. I usually wake up Sunday mornings and make a good breakfast. Yeah, I might be able to do. Good idea. I just met up with my buddy from work yesterday, and he sells me eggs from his chickens. So I got a fresh thing of eggs. I usually don't eat breakfast, only on Sundays. No, Chick-fil-A. We're supposed to be getting one in. I might be wrong. I might be totally wrong, but I think we're supposed to be getting one in BC. Okay, now we're running out of time here. I'll sip a beer. Just start by saying I should have made my own homemade buns. I got a call this morning. Had to go do some work in one of my units. So, but I didn't have time. I didn't have time to learn how to do buns. So I would replace that right away. That being said, the provolone mozzarella one. Yeah, 8.5 out of 10, just because of the bun. Just because of the bun. It would be a 9 for sure if I made my own buns, maybe even a 9.5. And the Philly cheesesteak with the cheese whiz. I turned down the stovetop too hot because I burned it last time. So it wasn't that good. And plus the provolone really tasted delicious. I'll give it a 7.5. So the provolone mozzarella one wins for sure. Oh yeah, steak it. I'll do something. This isn't going in the garbage. I promise you that. No, no tens, not yet. You got to check out mixed operations the spreadsheet that he did. I don't know. It's going to be hard. Fast food's hard to get a 10 because everybody has to be on board. It has to be a good item from the company, and it's got to be the store. The boss has like the owner, like Josh from yesterday. That guy obviously cares about his customers, right? And I always said this, like my Arby's, it's always wrapped around. Like the drive-through is always busy, and it's probably because the food shows it. Everyone goes there, they get a good meal because the owner makes sure everything's good, and then the staff have to be on board as well, and it would all have to come together and be perfect. What's going on, AJ? I'm got 2 minutes left, and these guys got to go watch their hockey. Yeah. I don't know. I never ate much Cheese Whiz. Like I'm not like a Cheese Whiz buff, so I don't know the difference from like 20 years ago to today. I had some mini eggs yesterday. You know those Cadbury little mini eggs? And I noticed the shells used to have like a hint of cinnamon on the outside, and they don't anymore, and they're smaller. I was not happy. Yeah, I'm smashing this. I got 1 minute. You guys gotta watch the hockey. Okay. Yeah, so the provolone mozzarella cheesesteak, 8.5, should have been a 9. I'll make my own buns next time. The Philly cheesesteak, 7.5. The Cheese Whiz wasn't, I don't know, I messed up something there. Okay, some peppers, onions on the floor, but I'll handle that. But that's great. That's a great mess. So for next live stream, I got a sponsored video from Sally Smith. He sent me some cash to do a patty melt. So I didn't even know what that was. I'm like, hold on, buddy. I might send you the money back here. I don't even know what that is. But I looked it up, and it looks appetizing. It looks like something I can do for sure. So I will do that in 2 weeks. I'm not smashing the beer. Smash the beer can. No. This is Saturday. I don't like having a big mess. It's not like a Monday to Friday thing. Like I want to clean this up and have a nice evening here. Yeah. Game Business Turtles. Yeah, whatever. Well, I don't care. I know some of you, it's the Leafs fans. That's who it is. The Leaf fans have to go. Yeah, what's going on, V? Yeah, omelet for tomorrow seems a skillet. Maybe not an omelet, but a skillet. Because I bought from Costco, they had on sale, it's like hash browns mixed with peppers and bacon. It was $10. I picked it up. Looks pretty good. Yeah. That kind of didn't smash at all good. It's the buns. Again, I'm blaming the buns on the smash. Okay. Oh yeah, hash browns are so amazing. Every time I try and cook them on this, like the skillet is one thing, but if you try and do it on the stainless steel pan, sometimes they stick to the pan and sometimes they don't. Costco takes my paycheck. Yeah, I know, you gotta have, my first day off, I went there and I picked up some haddock. Like they had it's like $18, it's regular 24. So I texted my friend, because she's got like a family, married with 2 kids. I'm like, hey, this is a good deal for this. She's like, we threw away our Costco card. We're not going there anymore. Because like most people, if they go in there and they have a family, they spend like minimum $300, right? I just see it. It just drives me crazy. Yeah, it comes with bacon. Like, I don't know. It's like a bag. I've never had it before. Thanks, Joe. Have that big, yeah. It's not. I wish I could make my own hash browns. They're not the same. And I need the air fryer. That's my next goal. So I've got $120 in Superstore points, and the Ninja one, which somebody said was like the good one, is $199. So I'm almost there. Oh no, wait. Yeah, I was gonna say once I pay my taxes and my property taxes, I'll be getting a lot of credit card points, but you can't use your credit card to pay those. Don't get me going on that. Yeah, it's definitely it's on the plan. Well, I did the one when I went to Greece. Oh, I'm still. What did I do? I did something from McDonald's, and you could see like in the backgrounds, like the Parthenon and whatever. It was perfect, but my phone was not connecting to the GoPro, so I couldn't see the preview, and the camera was tilted a little too far down, and that bugs me still because that would have been an amazing video because I had like all the stuff in the background, and that was the deck from my Airbnb, or I used VRBO, whatever. So I it was a nice little place, and. Go up the stairs to the roof, and all that stuff was in the background, and everything was perfect. And I couldn't get the GoPro to connect to the my phone, so I couldn't see the preview. You can still see it, but it's not as good. Yeah. Then put what in the fridge overnight? Yeah, I didn't smash in Europe. I smashed that. Because I went, remember, if you guys have been on the channel long, I had to go, because I couldn't bring this on the plane. So I went over there, and I was in Athens, and I went to a little grocery store, and they had this little pink meat tenderizer. So I went and bought that. I think I called him like Mr. Smash or something. So I brought that around with me in Greece. And I did Domino's in Hania, but I didn't smash it. That was just like kind of like a pizza review, stand-up pizza review. And I don't think I did a video in Thessaloniki. I don't think I did one. Oh, I did. I did KFC, and I smashed it because I had to set up in the parking lot. I had to take a bus for like half an hour to like this mall that was outside of town. That was a KFC one that I did, and I think I smashed it, but I had to like, it was a horrible setup. I believe the McDonald's is coming out on Tuesday. I'll double check on Monday though. Oh, do the potatoes overnight. I gotcha. Okay, I'm going to clean this up and go. So you guys can get ready for your hockey, or I'll finish the beer off. So 2 weeks, I'm doing a patty melt. I'm going to find a good recipe for that one. I forget what it is. I looked at it. It's like a burger with, it's not a, look it up. I got to look it up too. Leftover boiled potato make good home. Okay. Yeah, but see, that's what I mean. I don't have the skill for that. I do have the skill. I just don't have the knowledge yet. I'm not going to do a hash brown live stream. Maybe I will. Oh, I have to go so far. Like, because there's a KFC. I checked and I'm like, where is this? I have to take like 2 different buses, like so far away. But I wanted to, it looked like a good sandwich and I wanted to do it. And it sucked because the way, like, when you're shooting outside, the sun is so important. You can't have the sun behind you because it ruins everything. You have to have the sun in front of you. And so I had to set up and like a beautiful view of like the Mediterranean Sea and whatever, but the sun was over that way, so I couldn't face that way. Oh, it sucked. And the sandwich sucked too. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. We got the Chicken Big Mac, so that's Monday or Tuesday. Hopefully something else comes out on Monday, and I still have to do the Mexican pizza, and we'll definitely do that. And I'll see you guys then. Okay.